this is another shout out video. If you want to shout out in a future video, please leave a request in the comments below. And look for, because I won't be able to get to all the shout outs today that I have on my list because the list is pretty long. But if you look in the comments, I'll leave a pinned comment where I list all the shout outs I get through in this video and all the remaining shout outs that I have on the list. So if you requested one in the past and you don't see it there, then I apologize. I must have missed it. So you can leave another request for me. So anyways, let's get started. I want to get through as many as I can. So the first one for today is C H R I S A N I M A T I O N S. Chris Animations. Hey Chris, how's it going? Hope you're doing alright. I'm not sure how well you can see this color. It's always hard to light these types of videos, but anyway. So I think you made a request previously and I missed it, so I apologize for that. So that's why I'm doing you first. So for you, I'm gonna attempt to draw something that I'm not really good at drawing, but it's the first thing that came to mind. And please don't judge my drawings too much. I get nervous when drawing things live. Not live, but with an audience watching. In this case, the camera. And drawing with the marker gets me nervous because I can't erase my mistakes. Okay. Something like this. Okay. And then probably wondering what the hell this is supposed to be. And I'm starting to wonder that myself. Because it doesn't look like it's coming out correct. But you get the idea. Something like that. Like that. And then, most crucial part. But maybe not. Then it goes something like that. It's supposed to be Chris Griffin. Chris Griffin. From Family Guy, because your username is Chris Animations and he's an animated character, so yeah. Alright Chris, thank you for your request. Shout out request. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, now let's see. Let's switch up the color here. So that was blue. Let's do green this time. Next on the list is hyphen Y X N O hyphen A hyphen YXNO hyphen. How's it going? This is your shout out. And I have an idea. Something else that comes to my mind when I see your name. Let's just see if I can try properly. Kind of tricky if you mess it up. I find circles very hard to draw consistently. These are all supposed to be the same size. Okay. 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 Bit of a 3D effect That's a bit sloppy, but that's supposed to be the buttons on a controller, because that's what these letters reminded me of. So it's Y, X, and O buttons. Although I've never seen a controller with N, O buttons, but actually let me draw like the Super Nintendo style rounded controller. So it's like half of a controller. Alright, there you go. There you go, Y, X, and O. Hope you liked that shout out. Okay, now let's move to orange. Orange. So next up is D A V E. D A V I D J A C K L I N. It's David, Jacqueline. David, Jacqueline. How's it going, David, Jacqueline? This is your shout out. So, the first thing that came to mind when I saw Jacqueline is a jack-o'-lantern. So, I'll try to draw a jack-o'-lantern. Something like that. Something like that. It's a good thing I picked orange for this one. Very suitable. Indeed. There's the stem there. There's the cutout. So then, let's try to draw typical jack-o'-lantern teeth. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Halloween this year, just like every year. Got some great ideas for videos. It's gonna be great. And then you got the lines. You know, pumpkins have those lines on it. There we go. But then I got another idea, because the first part of your name is David. So actually, no, let me use the same color. Okay, this is not gonna come out properly, but let me just do it really quick. You're really gonna have to use your imagination here, because I don't have too much time to draw this correctly. And that is supposed to be Dave Letterman, because you have Dave there, Dave Letterman. And then, I know, it looks exactly like him, right? And then this is, try to guess. And that is Larry David. So David, and Jacqueline. I hope that makes sense to somebody out there. Alright, Dave, thank you so much for your request. And now we're gonna go on to pink. And the next requester is BENG. MAN. Benji Man. Hey Benji Man, how's it going? This is your shout out. So I'm gonna attempt to draw Benji the dog, because that's what didn't hear it, I saw your name. Dogs are hard to draw. So, I'll just try my best. Do it kind of quick. And then they kind of have like those types of dogs. Bit of a beard, kind of, not a beard, but a mustache looking thing. The ears kind of droop down a bit like that. Something like that. And then draw the chin. There we go. There is Benji man. Benji my man. Alright Benji, thank you for your request. I hope you enjoyed your shout out. Okay, who's next? Next we'll go back to, now let me go to orange. And we'll go to the next requester. A L A N B L A S C E N C I A Alan Placencia. Sorry, I don't know how to spell that or pronounce that, Alan, but I tried my best. But I hope you enjoy this shout out. So what came to my mind is your first name, Alan. I believe that was the name of the Turing guy, Alan Turing. And you're some computer dude back in the day, but not without getting into the history there. One of the programming languages, the first programming languages that I used was Turing. It was named after Alan Turing, so I'm going to draw the logo for that programming language, which was something like this. You had a hill, and then like another hill over here, and another one over here, and then you had a sun coming up over the hill, and then you had like, I don't know if I'm drawing this accurately, but the middle was all white, and the outer edge was glowing red, or orange or something like that, and then you had some more like light beams over here or something. Something like that. So it's kind of a simple one, I guess. But I like it. Sometimes simple is good. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Alan Placencia. Sorry, I'm butchering that, I know. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that shout out. Now let's go to the next. Let me flip over my list here. Okay. Oh, that's right, okay. So next up, I'll pick... I will pick pink. These are hard decisions to make, folks. I don't take them lightly. Okay. Next up is Z or Z. A C H A R Y C O O B E R S M I T H. It's Zachary Cooper Smith. Zachary Cooper Smith, how's it going? This is your shout out. Now I have to admit, the first time I read your name, I thought it was Coppersmith. So it made me think of like a blacksmith making something out of copper. So that's what I'll draw, even though it's not exactly what your name is. How do you draw something like that? smithing hammers. Those big heavy duty hammers. Okay, yep. Kind of a 3D effect going on there. There's the handle. Then there's the blacksmith's hand holding the hammer. And then there is some, I guess, a copper sword. Do they make swords out of copper? Yeah, I think they do, right? They do in Stardew Valley, so it's gotta be true. So there's the blade, thick blade of a sword, and then you have, because it's striking the sword, and it's going clang, 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 clang. There we go. So, Zachary Coopersmith, I hope you enjoyed that shout out. I hope you're still awake this far in the video to see it. That's being a little bit conceited, I guess. Just assuming that I'm so good at ASMR that you'll be asleep by now. Okay, let's move on. Next up. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh wait, no it's not. Okay, this should be easy. Easy-ish. It is MITCHLEON. Mitch Leon. Mitch Leon. And when I saw that, I immediately thought of David Hasselhoff, and I think Baywatch's name was Mitch. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So I just thought, hey, I'll draw the offer. David Hasselhoff, who again played Mitch in Baywatch. It's not going to be realistic because it's gotta hurry up, and this is already not looking anything like him, but he does have that kind of poofy curly hair. That's really all you gotta depict. It's kind of got sideburns, not big sideburns, but I think he has sideburns. Then he's got his smile, trademark smile. That looks absolutely nothing like David Hasselhoff. But you gotta use your imagination. So there he is. And I'll draw that little floaty thing that lifeguards have. It's got like handles here or something. Or something like that. So there he is. Mitch Leon, thank you for your request. I hope you enjoyed that shout out. Okay. I think I'm doing ASMR too good now. My foot's falling asleep. Wake up, foot, wake up. I'm getting a bit of a more comfortable position. Okay, that's better. Blood's flowing again. So who's next? Who's next? Come on, Retro, keep it moving. Keep it flowing. So, I'll pick, what color didn't I use? Green. And this request is from CoolFox376YT, but they requested a shout out for FOX 4082 at TTV. Hey Fox 4 082 at TTV. This is your shout out. And then, okay, here I'm gonna attempt. Keyword is attempt to draw a fox. Which, like I said, foxes, dogs, and foxes, which are very similar, kind of hard to draw. Especially when you can't. Do foxes have whiskers? Yeah, they do, I think, right? Okay, so far so good, I guess. And they got the pointy ears. Then they have like this thing. Maybe I kind of drew that messed up, but something like that. Okay, kind of messed that part up, but I think you get the idea. Kind of sort of looks like a fox. Green fox. Alright, Fox 4082 at TV. I hope you enjoyed that shout out, and I hope you're doing well as everyone else. Okay, moving along, making good progress here. Who is next? I'll now switch to. I'll use blue again. And the next on the list is. Oh, yeah. B I P O L A R B E A R. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I hope I'm saying this right, or spelling this right. Maybe I copied it down wrong. I thought it was bipolar bear, but I wrote bipolar bear bear. So apologize if I get that wrong. I'll just assume it's bipolar bear bear. Hey, bipolar bear bear. How's it going? This is your shout outs. I hope you enjoy it. And for this one, I will attempt to draw something just for you. Try my best. That's all we can do in this world, you know. So there you can see it's a little cute bear. Teddy bear. And full body shot of a bear. And here is, see how I draw this. I don't want to screw that up, but I think I did a little bit, but that's okay. Everything could be fixed. Every problem could be fixed. So that's supposed to be the bears, two broski bears, or brosket bears, pointing to their friends, and they got their arms crossed like that, because they're friends. So, oh wait, I gotta try this thing. I don't know if bears actually have anything like that, but usually see them drawn that way. So, bipolar bear bear, I hope you enjoyed your shout outs. Thank you for requesting one. I really appreciate it. Gives me something to do. requester was BenSonBite. It said Benson Bites. Hey Benson Bites. It's a cool name. And for you, my friend, I will draw something that I've been waiting a while to draw for you. And you will know what it is because it's kind of hard to draw. It's kind of hard to draw and recognizable. Especially if I'm doing it quick like I am right now, but I want to know if you can guess what this is supposed to be. You probably won't know what that's supposed to be, but for you, I drew, what's his name? Bob Rock. Yep, that's right, Bob Rock, the guy who produced Guns N' Roses. No, I'm kidding. I wrote that because, or I drew that because when I did, which video was it? I think it was a Metallica review, or when I reviewed my Metallica CDs, or maybe it was another video, I can't remember. But I mistakenly said that Bob Rock also produced User Illusions 1 and 2 for Guns N' Roses, but Benson corrected me on that one, so I appreciate that it wasn't Bob Rock. I'm not sure why I thought it was Bob Rock, but I think he said he produced Motley Crue, so maybe that's where I got that from. I don't know, but I do appreciate being corrected. I don't want to, I'd rather be corrected than go around thinking and spreading wrong information. So, thanks, Benson Bites. Hope you enjoyed that shout out. So next, I'll switch back to orange. And the next shout out is from D E M A N P E T R Y K. Demian Petrick, how's it going? This is your shout out, and I hope you enjoy it. I wasn't really sure what to draw for this one, but for some reason, when I saw your name, the first thing that came to my head was a petri dish. I don't know why. So I'm gonna draw a petri dish for you. Let's see. Something like that. And then you have like the little bacteria or whatever you got in there. That looks like a hamburger, but it's not supposed to be a hamburger. And then it's sitting inside or on top or whatever a microscope. Something like that. Viewfinder, and then the high-powered magnifying microscope. Got all these knobs and whatnot, and dials and settings. So yeah, wait. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I remember I was always fascinated by microscopes, and my parents bought me one for Christmas. Like for, it wasn't a professional one, but it worked and all that, and it came with like this little science kit and these little things that you can put in the petri dish and look at in the magnifying glass. So, not the microscope, I mean. So yeah, those are always pretty cool. I still haven't made any scientific breakthroughs with it yet, but I'm still working on it. I'm trying to be the first one to be able to actually see an ASMR tingle. think if I magnify it just enough, I can actually see one. But still working on it. Alright, so what's next? So thanks, Damien and Patrick. I appreciate the request. Next would be pink. Pink, 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 pink. Or red. Yeah, it's more pink than red. Next up is F. E. L. I. B. E. N. A. V. Let me double check the spelling. N-A-V. A-R-R-E-T-E. Philippe Navarrete. Philippe Navarrete or Navarrete. Hey Philippe, how's it going? Welcome to your shoutouts. Now, the first thing I thought when I saw that name was Dave Navarro for some reason. And he's a musician, he played with Red Hot Chili Peppers and other bands, I think, but, so, instead of drawing his face, I'm just gonna draw some chili peppers. Spicy hot pink chili peppers. I like chili peppers. The band and the food. Vegetable, I guess. Is it a vegetable or a fruit? I don't know, whatever. Would assume it's a vegetable. I'm not an expert on the band by any means, but I hear their songs on the radio. Pretty cool. So there you go, a pile of piping hot chili peppers. Draw some smoke coming out because they're smoking hot. And now I'm getting a craving for spicy Doritos or something. Or what are those things called? Takis. Alright, thanks Felipe Navarrete. Thank you for your request. And now I gotta switch pages to the next page. How many more requests do I have? Okay, let's see. I have a lot more. Definitely won't get to them all today. Okay, I won't even fill up this page today, but maybe I will. So now we'll go back to Epic Orange. And the next request is by N-E-R-D apostrophe S L E G I O N. Nerds Legion. Hey Nerds Legion, how's it going? Welcome to your shoutout. And all I can think of to draw from, I had a couple of ideas actually, but this one's kind of simple yet at the same time very hard to draw because you gotta get it just right because it's kind of a weird shape and I'm already kind of messing it up. So those are two eyeballs. Okay, there's the mouth. Little tongue sticking out there. This is the hard part in terms of shape. Goes something like that. Something like that. And there's like some weird foot structure, which I kind of botched, but doesn't matter. Then you got the knee here, like that. So basically, that's a nerd candy. Nerds candy. Do you ever eat those Nerds candies? They're actually pretty good. I haven't had them in a while, but the tiny littles, they're like that big, but there's so many of them. And this one of my favorite candies as a kid, but man, do they make a mess because they're so small and they just go all over the place. it's candy. Okay, now I will pick pink for the next one. The next one is LAYTONRICE. Layton Rice. Hey Layton Rice, how's it going? This is your shout out. I hope you enjoy it. And let's see. This is my idea for you. Maybe a little bit predictable, but sometimes predictable is good, you know? It's safe. It's comfortable. So that's a box, as you can plainly see. And that is a bowl. And inside that bowl is, of course, rice. This is, of course, a box of Layton's rice. Layton's rice. Okay, draw some more details here. Some writing on the side. There you go. Layton's rice. Not bad. I'd eat it. Okay, Layton. I hope you enjoyed that shout out, and I hope you like rice. Hope you're not allergic to it or anything like that. And what's next, or who's next, I should say. Come on, Rachel, you're talking about human beings, not things. Oh, this is a good one. The next color I shall choose is blue. That's a suitable color. So the next request is from Infinite Void. Hey, Infinite Void, how's it going? Thank you for your request, and I hope you enjoy it. So, I immediately thought of something called, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's either Boots Void or Boats Void or something like that. But it's apparently this big area in space where there's like nothing. There's no stars, no nothing, no light, and scientists aren't sure what it is. You know, there's supposed to be like all kinds of stars and galaxies, or they would expect to see a bunch of stars and galaxies in that area, but there's nothing. So that's very interesting mystery, I guess. And I heard some people say or speculate that it's an advanced civilization creating, what do you call it? I think they call it Dyson spheres or something. So in other words, it's this big object that can absorb 100% of the power of a star. So it encapsulates, covers the whole star. And they're saying, oh, they built a network of these devices on all the nearby stars, and that's why this whole area is blacked out. I don't know if I buy all that, but it's an interesting idea. So there's the void there, and there's the stars around it. There should be stars here, but there's nothing, so it's very, very interesting. And I hope, Infinite Void, that you enjoyed that. I don't know if you knew about the Boots Void or Boats Void or whatever, Jax Trex. Jax Trex. How's it going? Jax Trex, this is your shoutout request. And I'm going to draw. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a track of Jax. Wasn't Jax like some kind of game? Where you got these balls and these like little metal things. You throw them and you gotta pick them up or something like that. I can't remember how you played it, but I do remember it as a thing. So this is like a track of Jax. To be honest, I was gonna draw Nia Jax from WWE, but I didn't want to end up with a broken nose somehow. Just kidding, just kidding. She's known for causing a lot of injuries. Also known as botches, unintended injuries to her fellow wrestlers. But whatever. It's a dangerous business. So lots of Jax. Making a Jax Trex. Alright, Jax Trex. Jax Trek. No Jax Trex. I hope you enjoyed that shout out. And I thank you very much for sending in the request. So that was that. Who is next? Okay, almost gave it away. This one is, so I'll move back to blue. Bombastic blue. And this request is from F I T D L S T I X. Fiddlesticks. Hey Fiddlesticks. How's it going? This is your shout out. I hope you enjoy it. And Fiddlesticks said, can I order one shout out? Absolutely. So here's one order of shout outs coming right up. S H O U T. Shout. How do you like your shout out? Well done. Okay. Or medium rare. Okay, medium rare. Yeah, I can do that. No problemo. So, would you like anything to drink while you're waiting? No? Okay. I'll bring out some water for you. And there is the plate with a nice piping hot shout out on it for you. And then, of course, here is your glass of water. It's a little bit spicy, so you're definitely gonna need some water. Put some red hot chili peppers in it. It's sparkling water. And then here is your fork and knife. And there's some steam coming out of the piping hot shout out. There you go. There is your shout out order. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you leave me a big fat tip. Just kidding, you don't need a tip. Alright, Fiddlesticks, I hope you enjoyed your order. And thank you very much for making the request. Now we shall go on to who is next. Okay. Pick a good old green once again. So the next request is from this is gonna be a disaster to draw this, but once again, it's not gonna look like who it's supposed to be. I was gonna draw a fox again, but I'm like, I can't draw two foxes in one video. So I drew a different kind of fox. Maybe you know I'm going where I'm going with this. Maybe not. Oh, this looks just like her, I'm telling you. If she saw this, it'd be like looking right into a mirror. Wow, that came out worse than I even thought it might. It almost looks like my Bob Rock picture. So, that is, of course, like I need to really tell you, Megan Fox. Megan Fox. Looks just like her, I know. Alright, Max Fox 21. Thank you for your request. I wish I can draw a better Megan Fox, but that would take a long time to get it just right. Okay, who is next? Okay, I see. This should be good, maybe. Try my best. It is A S M R H O B B I S ASMR Hobbies. Hey ASMR Hobbies, what's going on? This is your shout out. And for you, I'll draw exactly what your name says. These are a bunch of hobbies that could have something to do with ASMR, I guess. So that is supposed to be a jigsaw puzzle piece. That could be an ASMR hobby. Then here is a canvas. With some scenery painted on it. Bob Ross style. Yeah, you know, you can probably tell that by how good I drew that I've watched a lot of Bob Ross. There's a paintbrush right here. So yeah, painting is definitely could be an ASMR hobby. What else? Collecting DVDs or VHSs could be related to ASMR. There's a stack of DVDs. And the first DVD there is Time Cop with Rob Van Dam, Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's where he had the mullet. And I don't know. Oh yeah, collecting comic books. This definitely could be an ASMR hobby. It's 3 different comics. And finally, I don't know, stamp collecting, I suppose. Could be a hobby of some kind. Well, it is a hobby for people, but so, yep, there it is. A few different ASMR hobbies for you, for ASMR hobbies. So, thank you, ASMR Hobbies, for your request. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so I think I'll end it there for today. Thank you for watching. watching. Thank you to everyone who submitted a request. And like I said, I'll get to the other ones. I still